The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We're back at it, folks, and that means that you are too. Thank you for joining Tom and Steve on The Local Show here on this beautiful spring weekend. We'll just say it's beautiful because it's been so dang wet.
You know what? Yes.
Imagine that.
You know, but the water, the lakes, the creeks are not high.
No, they're not that high.
They're.
But last year at this time, things were really dry. I had a guy come over finally and take a look at the lawnmower.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
How is that? I
here's the
used to have a
assessment.
lawnmower like that.
Here's the assessment. And I don't want you to think for one moment that I don't appreciate the great deal that you gave me as you exited your home. And I mean that truthfully. However, I have to tell you that
we did our thing. You've had it 3 years. So anything that has been neglected isn't on me anymore.
He said to me that the motor right now is the equivalent of a car that has 168,000 miles on it.
Okay, so it's in good shape.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. He did say that those motors tend to leak some oil, and then there's really nothing you can do. He said just use it keep it maintained, use it until it blows up, and then go get another one.
That's the way it works.
But yeah, that's the way it works. But he did change the oil and do spark plugs and all that stuff. So I'm out there. That might be the only fun I get is on the lawnmower because I've been up to Preferred Powersports, and I love everything on the floor there, and I would take it all home with me.
Right.
But it's the wife.
Do you cut it in like slow mode, or do you one of those guys that's like zoom zoom? You're like taking G-force on the corner of the lawnmower.
I want to have a nice lawn, so I don't mow through it that fast and just push the grass, the blades. You want to cut them, so I go at a reasonable pace.
Yeah. Another show we'll share the story about how my mom got it kind of stuck by the edge of the pond once. But that's another day.
All right. Well, we do have Shawn Patane here with us right now. He's the owner of Preferred Powersports, and I don't know what I have to do to ingratiate myself to him so that he gives me some sort of a spectacular deal. I don't know, but he's here and ready to talk Powersports. How are you, Shawn?
Very good. Good morning.
Good morning to you. So, folks, when you see Shawn and the gang, you'll get up there, tell them Tom sent you, and maybe, just maybe, I can get into that slingshot. Your boys were nice enough to let me go take that out with my son, and who's 17, and he was just, literally hugging me in the vehicle, saying, "Daddy, get this."
So tell everybody what a slingshot is if they don't know.
Well, slingshot's made by Polaris, 3-wheeler. It's classified as an auto cycle, but it's it's like a vehicle, but it's more like a motorcycle. I would say it's more like a motorcycle because you got to wear a helmet.
Is it good on the snow?
Well,
no.
Great in the snow. One rear tire. No, great. I mean, really neat machine to tour in.
Yeah.
Had a lot of people pick them up and put a lot of miles on them. You can
mod them.
You can mod them all day long. Yeah. They come in either an automatic or a manual transmission, 4-cylinder. They're just a blast to drive. Right. Obviously, open top. No, there are some tops available.
Yeah, you can put a top.
For the most part, people run them open all the time. So
yeah. In Syracuse, I would probably put one of the canopies on there just for the heat and if it was slightly sprinkling. But you have such a great inventory. I don't, and I mean this truthfully, I don't know why everyone wouldn't go to your place first to get a power sport.
Well, we would appreciate it if they did that.
Yeah, because you've got it all. And I didn't know. Jason told me, one of your salespeople, Jason said, I don't work on commission. I just want to do what's right for you.
Yeah. Yeah, so for sales guys, nobody's on commission.
Yeah.
We're trying to find the right product for people to enjoy, upstate New York and the outdoors. And sometimes, people come in with, one idea. We're not going to try to discourage them from that unless, obviously, it's the bad.
But you told me last time, there's over 500 products that are there.
Yeah,
so
right now
that are actually on the ground, right?
In stock right now, right around 500. We're probably dipped under 500 just with a few guys.
Hit the categories. Tell everybody if they don't. So this is Cicero, just kind of past the driving.
The categories and the brands.
Oh yeah, this is fun. So so category wise, this time of year, motorcycles, ATVs, side by side, personal watercraft, pontoon boats. We also sell trailers, to get your toys moved around. And then in the winter, of course, we're a snowmobile dealer as well. So a little bit of everything. And then the brands that we carry, it's Polaris and Yamaha, Kawasaki, Honda, CF Moto, and then Can-Am, which covers the Sea-Doo and the Can-Am.
Never heard of any of those brands. Wow.
You got all the popular.
It can be a little overwhelming at times, but that's what we're there for. Try to work through what your passion is and
what,
the right thing.
What is the side by side? I've heard of that, but I don't know what it is.
So many years ago, I think it was Kawasaki kind of started it, but it was just they went to an ATV with a four-wheeled ATV side by side, 2 passengers side by side, or 3 passengers side by side.
Okay.
And, typically a little cargo box or dump box on the back of it. So it started out as a work vehicle, and it has just progressed into a recreational vehicle, and they've gotten bigger and more powerful and more seats. And
you can't put that on the road though.
No, I mean, some people have found ways around that, but realistically, it's not easy to get it legalized for the road. You can do it, but it's a bear.
And tell us about your accessories too, because it seems to me that no matter what kind of vehicle you get into, you have helmets, you have jackets, you have all sorts.
Yeah, so we have one of the biggest selections of helmets, really, probably anywhere in upstate New York.
I saw that wall. I was up there this week. There's got to be 200 helmets on that wall.
Oh, there's more than that. Yeah,
I was like, and then I heard your sales guy at the counter explaining, a guy was there looking at a helmet. He said, what about this? What about the size? Right. And he was like telling me all about, I could hear it all about this helmet. He wasn't like, hey, try it on, kid. Does it fit? Oh, no. He has like helmet knowledge.
Yeah, helmets range from $100 helmet all the way to $1,000 helmets. And they all have a purpose. And we'll try to find the right one. And we want to make sure you get it sized on in the store real accurately in the store.
They were talking size, and he was saying it's important.
Right. What's the price for the ones that are Bluetooth capable that can hook up to the radio?
They vary. A lot of helmets can be converted to Bluetooth if they're not Bluetooth right from the get-go. We've got a lot of aftermarket accessory kits that are really, really popular. So you can communicate not just Bluetooth with your phone, but communicate with other people in your ride group as well.
Right.
So you can talk to people that are in your ride group.
Tell me about the prices, because some people might believe as a consumer that companies like yours might mess with the prices, like as it gets more into the season, they're going to jack them up or anything. Tell me how all that works.
We've always followed the retail. MSRP is retail price. That's what we've always done for all the years. Certain products we can get at a discount. We'll pass that savings on, or off season, of course, we'll do that. But we've never been over MSRP in anything we've ever done. So,
do the manufacturers incentivize you at all and say, hey, look, you can offer a $2,000 rebate or this or that from the manufacturer?
So we get incentives in different ways. Sometimes we'll get them on the vehicles themselves, which could be in the form of a consumer rebate or a dealer rebate. Sometimes we'll get accessory program rebate. So if you buy a side-by-side or you buy an ATV and you want to buy a winch or plow or different accessories for it, depending on the time of year, they'll offer different incentives to go ahead and do that. So.
No. Were you burning with a question over there?
I'm still smiling because I was up there earlier this week. And I wanted everything.
Yeah, I know.
Seriously.
That's good.
But just walking around, the personal water sport, the watercraft were amazing. And
are the boats moving?
They're personal watercraft. There are only, maybe 120 of them there or so to look at.
Yeah, right. But I was just picturing myself, Tom, cruising, fishing, have a little pole, get to the spot quick.
That's the same with me.
It was amazing. But right up in Cicero.
Real easy to get to, right down Route 11.
Get up Cicero, head up there, and you'll see it up there on the right. And from 81, you can see there's all that stuff that's there. But if you're going to buy something fun, when you go in, say, hey, is Shawn here? And give him a hard time. He's the guy with the salt and pepper hair that hasn't shaved yet.
Absolutely. Well, that's the same with me. You get to a certain age, Steve, you don't care about that stuff.
That's true. PreferredPowersports.com, Tom.
There you go. I'll be up for my slingshot. Let's talk turkey here. All right. That's it. Preferred Power Sports. Trey Wynn's coming by. Trey is the technical sergeant and advanced recruiter at the Air National Guard. You're way past the prime, just so you know. You're not going in.
Okay.
Just so you know. Yes. Stick around. He's next on the local show on 570 WSYR.